So this message is going to be a quick message for Leo women born in August. So how you doing today? Look like you've been all around the world, and you really haven't, but shit. Everybody looking like we can't do what you do. Let me shut the fuck up. We can't even begin to do what you do. Let me shut the fuck up. And I don't know how you could do what you do, but shit. What the fuck is that you taking, bitch? And God said, ain't that the truth? A lot of people want to know this and that, but shit. A lot of people don't have an inside track, but at least I know something today. And I said, yeah, they don't tell us nothing out here, but you know what? We're going to figure out something even further here, too. It says deepening. It says a relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. So what's going on the inside track of not only you, but a multitude of people. And they like, you know what? That's kind of catastrophic, but shit, that's what you need to know here, too. I said, when someone feels this way or feel that way or something like that, you know what? You're going to be feeling somewhat type of way, too. Dang. And God said, that's what you need to know here, boo. So a caregiver is here, and you know what? We got bad news because you ain't do this and you ain't do that and all this other stuff. But shit, everybody is shady out here. They like, shoot, I told them they can do this. And once that nigga said that, that was it. They said, that's it. And that's all they can do here too. It says different pathways. So you and your person is not on the same is on the same pathway, but they really like the fact that you really just get stuff done and you don't mind going through a lot to get a little bit, but shit, you tired of going through anything, and they like, ain't that the truth? I said, this bitch don't even want to get involved with nothing, but that's a good thing. And that nigga said, ain't it, motherfucker? What you thought? And I said, that's a good thing. Grandma said, ain't that the truth? Dating is here. So grandma is saying, you know what? It was good that you did your own thing instead of listening to me, because I would have just been like, fuck it. Let's go ahead and talk to somebody and do this and do that. And you don't want to be bothered with that shit. And sometimes you got these certain grandmas from back in the day that say, shit, all you got to do is flirt and you'll be okay. But we ain't got time for that shit either. I said, she ain't got time for a lot of shit, y'all. Don't y'all notice? A lot of y'all Leo women born in August, we like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm tired, boo. You know, I really am. And you tired too. See, crime and passion is here. So someone here is a little perturbed that you came through and didn't say nothing, and they don't even know what to say, and I should beat your ass. That's how someone feel like it. I should beat your ass, but shit, once they see you, they be like, yeah, those are God's messages, and I don't know what people be thinking, but shit, it is, boo. It says free yourself. It says you do not need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. So whatever you're trying to get done and everything, you'll be, you know what, successful at it. And everybody's saying eventually. And that's your truth here too. So water is here. A lot of people literally been not messing up the water, but shit, you use this and we don't want you to use that. We want you to do this and do that. And it's like, you know what? Y'all so fucking stupid. Everybody's so goddamn stupid today. I'm not even impressed by none of this shit. And I'd be like, yeah, she ain't. I said, y'all happy now? And God said, ain't that the truth? Unrequited feelings is here. It says there is not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way. So a lot of motherfuckers looking like shit. I really can just give you this and give you that. And I really need to, okay, stop acting like I'm the manager or something like this here too. And God, grandma said, shit, just take what you need and you know what? Leave the rest. But shit, we need everything. So what the fuck we gonna do? God said, now it's time for you to do this way and see what happens here, boo. Affair is here. So someone here may be having an affair with so and so and this and that, and you don't give a shit. You like, shit, whatever y'all gonna do, have fun. As long as I ain't involved in it. And God said, ain't that the truth? So a lot of these people don't want you to know this, but shit, you in the area in a space that don't be doing too much nothing. And God directed you to do this. And I said, didn't he? I said, this bitch ain't even following nothing other than, you know what, whatever the fuck is going on in her head. And I said, ain't that the truth? Celebrity is here. A lot of motherfuckers be looking at you and you be looking like, I don't know why y'all looking at me. Is that a spider? And that's our truth here too. Hello. Like I'm just coming out just to see what was going on. Damn. You interrupt my nap. Well, do you? God said, I'ma be okay. And that's our truth here today. So there's a lot of things that's happening, but shit, that one say, you know what, I ain't gonna even fuck with you because change is in the air. A lot of people is looking like, yeah, we don't want you to be okay going through this and going through that and all this other shit, but you ain't did nothing and they know that too. And you really don't even want to be bothered with nobody. And I said, ain't that the truth? So who the hell was that? They don't even know, boo. And grandma said, ain't that the truth? So change is in the air. There's so many things that's going on, and that one says, shit, hello, how you doing? Memories is here. So we all gotta really, you know what, pay attention to ourselves. But shit, I ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. So what we gotta pay attention to? And grandma said, that's what you need to know here, boo. Under pressure is here. It says anxiety, decisions, time is running out. So whatever is going on, shit, get you some rest and everything and do what you need to do. And this ain't fraud. And they like, shoot, don't we know it? I said, you more legit than a little bit. And everybody want to act like you not. And I said, ain't that the truth? So distance is here. So there's a lot of things that's going on. But shit, even that spider said, damn, I'm going to say hello to you. And God said, that's what you need to know here too. It's going to come say hi. And I got to, you know what, balance myself. Where are you at? It's going to come say hello. God said that's what y'all need to know. Y'all may have some spiders around you that want to say hello, you know. And they like, shoot, we out here, bitch. Damn. And God said you made it to an era in a space where it's a lot of us here, unfortunately. And I said, shit, she likes spiders. Shit, come through. I'll show you all these spiders. And these spiders be like, don't we know it, nigga? What up? So I don't know where the spider went, but shit, they here, boo. They like, shoot, you came to a place where, you know what? You ain't got no debt either. Your debt has been wiped away for some of y'all, and y'all don't even know it here, too. So change is in the air, boo. So let's get a couple of messages for me, because you know what? My energy wasn't in that, and I want to, you know what? See what's going to pop out here, boo. And that's my truth. So let's see. What's the message for me? You know, what's the message for me? He said, I'm just going to take my time because you got to balance yourself, crazy bitch. You is cuckoo. Shit. And I am. Fuck you mean? And that bitch already knew that she needs to get back from me and she want to get in my ear and in space and act like it's okay. Where are you, little spider? He said, I'm not that little bitch. So let's see. Let's get a couple of messages for me, please and thank you. Before I knock out. Mountains is here. This is what the fuck been going on, baby. And I don't know why God got me climbing all these damn mountains and shit. But this is gonna get your body right. I said, God is working on this bitch body. That's what it is. God don't want me to be fucked up. God got me climbing hills and shit and everything. And sitting down on that damn bus, that'll fuck up anybody here, boo. And God said, that's what y'all need to know here, too. They really need to design a bus there, you know, because I was on a bus and I told the bus driver that I got a demon. I need to really put my legs up. She had like 6 seats that was empty. Talking about some, well, but they were there. They're there. I don't. It was, you know what? It was. It don't even make sense to me. And Grandma said, that's what I already know too. I said, everywhere she go, people is making it complicated on her. I said, see? She ain't got a lot of kicking, my nigga. Everywhere I go, people make it a big deal out of everything. And I don't do shit and nothing. And everybody's saying, don't we know it here too? So fire is here. So a lot of people want to, you know what, come and talk to you about this and about that. I ain't did shit to talk to me. So everybody needs to shut the fuck up and leave me alone. But someone here is having an affair. But shit, I don't know them niggas. Can we talk about it? Shit, I'm by myself and everybody says she don't know none of them niggas. So whatever the fuck is going on, just don't CCC me. And they like, ain't that the truth? Crime and passion is here. So a lot of motherfuckers finna have some affairs, but shit, they better end up calling 911 because it ain't finna get real over here, but it may get real elsewhere. And grandma said, bad news is here, boo. They don't want you to be able to do this and do that and do all this other stuff, but you ain't been doing nothing. And everybody's saying, ain't that the truth? A shame is here. So it says guilt, embarrassed, and in the wrong. A lot of people acted like, you know what, you was this and you was that, and you just, you know what, you. I'm just me. And God said, that's it. Ain't no drugs and poison in my body. And they like, shit, don't we know it? I said, this bitch take herbal supplements and she got her diuretics and shit. And that's about it. That's all I got, boo. I ain't got no drugs or nothing like that. I ain't in shit. Fuck you mean. As soon as I get done with this reading, I'm about to be knocked the fuck out. And that's it. That's the elevation to my life. And God said, dismemberment is here. So a lot of people is like, you know what? They need to stop doing all these drugs. And they looking at me like, shoot, if you ain't on no drugs and you ain't drinking and you looking like this, yeah. And you can walk that shit. I can walk all goddamn day. And I ended up getting my second win. I'm trying to see when this spider gonna make its introduction. Damn, you always trying to see things. Sit your ass down. The spider told us, sit your ass down. Nosy bitch. So we have letting go. It says if someone leaves you, okay, more confused, it says you need to reassess their access to you. But ain't nobody left me confused, so I'm good. I don't know what this is about, but shoot. I'm trying to get my legs okay to be my legs got so swollen on that damn bus. I don't know what happened, but my legs is just really fucked up. I got edema in both of my legs, and I don't know. I've been drinking water, doing this, doing that. So I'm trying to just balance out my legs, and that's it. So I'm gonna be propping it up and get out of here and go do this, go do that. You know, I be analyzing like I stopped at Walmart and I was just thinking like all these typical lives that we have lived. It's so typical. It's like you get a job, you get a house. A lot of things just keep us mentally busy until we die. That's it. It just keeps us busy constantly. Like literally when I was raising my kids and everything, running around, taking my daughter to her dance recitals and I mean her dance routine, drill team recitals or whatever. Running around doing this, picking this person up, picking that person up, dropping this person off, doing this, doing that, going to work, doing this thing, that's just a lot, baby. It's a lot on the brain, And now my brain is kind of like pooped. It really is, you know. My brain is kind of like, what the fuck? God said, ain't that the truth? So, whoever is trying to leave me confused, shit, ain't nobody left me confused. And Grandma said, don't we know it here too? So, change ain't in the air, but shit, somebody gonna get some bad news, but it ain't me. And they like, don't we know it? Shit, I'm tired, bitch. I ain't got nothing going on, see? So, a lot of people is looking like, shoot, you ain't manifested nothing. You ain't did this. You ain't did that. Y'all don't know what's going on. And I don't know what's going on. And I'm not even sure about half of the stuff that's going on in this world. And I don't know what y'all spraying out in the world to make people feel like this and feel like that. And I don't even know why y'all doing it. And it's kind of like y'all out here just like zombies and not even knowing what you doing when y'all doing it, or y'all just don't give a shit. I don't know, but I can't try to figure it out. But it says I love you. So a lot of people don't want to say, you know what? If you would have got this and got that, I would have came up behind you and got this and got that. But you know what? You looking at other things. And God said, ain't that the truth? So we have caregivers here. So there's a multitude of people that say, shit, you take care of everything. You did what you had to do. And they like, yeah, that's what the fuck they had to do. So shut the fuck up. And I said, you know what? That one right there, shit. He had to learn something again. And he like, yeah, I know this. Why? I don't act like I know this. I said, yeah. He had to really be reminded of who he was. And I said, yeah. And he do. And I said, you know what? I don't know what the fuck that bitch is, but you're amazing, boo. How you doing? I want to come and say hello to you, but I ain't ready yet. And Grandma said, you was really exhausted, and you know what? This nigga didn't even know that you been here, there, here, there. Everybody done CC'd your ass. And Grandma said, I don't know why they doing that. And that's my truth here, too. So I need to let me drink this water. I need to take my B complex. It helps my electric zaps. You know, that's what I need to take. Boom. And that's my truth. So changes in the air. And me, when I feel uncomfortable, I gotta just do what the fuck I gotta do. And I don't like, you know what, being in areas, spaces where people just, you know what, hating on a bitch for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm just on the bus just like the rest of y'all trying to get to my location. These bitches want to hate on me and I'm just sitting here. Damn, I'm just sitting. That's it. I ain't moved. I ain't did nothing. My legs is swelling. I'm trying to heal and all I feel is tension. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I don't know you niggas. Can I just sit here and try to heal my legs, bitch? Damn. I tell you, this is the story of my life, and that's why I have always tried to give my sons and my daughters so much love, because I already know that when they're out in the world, a lot of people gonna be mistreating them, mishandling them because of what their body is dispositioned as, how their mannerisms are and everything. And a lot of people take it a whole nother level, but they don't just take it of the fact that you are you, but they want you to take it to the fact that they are they, and act like, you know what, you supposed to be okay with how they are, but they can't be okay with how you are. Emphatically incorrect. And God said, that's what the fuck is going on, boo. They want you to accept them and love them and all this other shit. And that bitch had the baby up in the goddamn bathroom and doing drugs and all kind of. I said, you know what? I don't know what the fuck this new wave of drug is, but y'all, it's not doing nobody a service, and y'all really looking stupid. Damn. Damn, it's so stupid. Even the spider's like, yeah, I can't even be up in this bitch with them niggas doing that. And God said that's what you need to know here too. So ashamed is here. It says guilt, embarrassed, and in the wrong. A lot of people already know that you have taken care of so many things and shit, and then they act like you haven't. I said that nigga came back, they was like, damn, I should have went. You know? Yeah, I should have went with you. I would have came back looking amazing too. And God says, shoot, he needed to get that stuff up out of his system today. And everybody looking like, don't we know it here too? Inside is here. There's a lot of people that don't want to tell people shit, but you know what? That nigga said, why can't I call 911? And that's catastrophic to people's body minds, because if you can't call 911 off of your phone, what are we doing? And everybody looking like, yeah, that's bogus. And Grandma said, who the fuck did that? And that's what everybody is trying to figure out too. And that's the truth. It says, leave your fears behind. It says they're stopping this okay relationship from blossoming. But I don't know what is this. That's what be getting on my damn nerves, you know. Cause no, number one, where is the affair at? Cause I'm always by my damn self, and I've been walking and traveling and trying to figure out where I can, settle down and get a job, get a house, get a car, and sit my ass down. That's it, you know. So where is the affair at? So who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? And God said, shit, this nigga got it all up in his head, but I ain't got shit to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Whoever got it in their head that I'm with them, nigga, no, I'm not. I'm by myself, and if I was with you, nigga, you would have picked me up, dropped me off. I would be with you, and you know what? That's what it would be. And God said, "No, we know it, here, boo." So stranger things have happened, and everybody like, yeah. This nigga like, I'm on the inside. What you mean you on the inside here too? And God said, that's what you need to know. Let me check it, because you know what? I checked into this motherfucking hole. I don't want to have to stab nobody. Wait a minute. Fuck you mean? Hold on. Is there some holes in the wall? Fuck you. Wait a minute, bitch. Hold on. Wait a minute. Can they come through, nigga? Shit, I got something for your ass. Who the fuck you is? Wait a minute, bitch. I got something for your ass, nigga. The fuck? Shit. Is anybody up under this damn bed, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me, shit. PTSD, bitch. I ain't got time for no crazy shit. God said it's on the inside, and that's what you need to know here, too. So a lot of motherfuckers need to get together, but shit, these niggas looking like, yeah, this ain't good. Cause you know what? You may run into some things that you don't even know that is out and about, and they ain't even tell you this and tell you that. They don't tell you shit. But we Gucci. We have running this here. So someone here may be exercising right now because he like, yeah, let me get all this shit up out of my body because me, I ain't got shit up in my body but some green tea pills, herbal supplements, and some damn water. That's what I drink, bitch, okay? And I did have a Three Musketeer and motherfucking Snickers, but God said I needed that sugar because I've been walking and hitting these damn heels and shit. My whole body is like, yeah, we gonna be better tomorrow, bitch. And God said that's what we need to know here too. It says actions speak louder than words. It says if you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. So there's someone here that say, you know what? You really don't pay attention to a lot of shit. And you're kind of tired of having to pay attention to this, pay attention to that, do this, do that. When you was struggling, I'm struggling and I got to pay attention to other niggas. No, damn. Fuck that. I'm tired, bitch. Shit. Bitch is tired. Damn. Leave me the fuck alone. And God said, ain't that the truth? I'm sitting up here walking down the street. These niggas want to put on their blinkers and shit and be like, you need a ride? No, nigga, I don't get in cars with strangers. Motherfucking, unless it's a Uber or a Lyft that has a contractual agreement. And I said, shit, even that nigga said, let me get this bitch up out of my car. And that's what I need you to do. Get me out of your car. Ain't that the truth? It says crime of passion is here. So a lot of people are looking like shit. If anything happened to you, I might have to, you know what, murk somebody, boo. Let that nigga know where the fuck you at so I won't have to murk nobody. And I don't know who the fuck this nigga is, but somebody needs to know where the fuck I'm at. And grandma said, that nigga said, okay. I think I'm okay now. Someone may be watching me. Hey, y'all, I'm at the hotel room, okay? And God said we got to think about other things and shit and stay focused because God said, damn, this one nigga is looking like, you know what, you don't play about yourself. And I don't. I don't put my safety in nobody motherfucking hands. I don't look at nobody as an essence of, you know what, like they gonna keep me safe. Shit. Even that one bitch said, yeah, she gone. And they was looking like, what? Yeah, unfortunately. And a lot of motherfuckers want to always act like this and act like that. But like I told y'all, I don't want to smash the spider if it's up here. I'm moving very, slow. But like I told y'all that in a multitude of my other videos, there's a group of people that may not look the same. They may not have the same ethnicity, the same background. They may not speak even the same language sometimes here too. And someone here is Lebanese and someone here is Togolese. And why did that one nigga get on the bus and his ass don't even have a ticket and that bitch didn't say shit? And she said, yeah, I shouldn't let that ride here, boo. And grandma said that's gonna be out again. And that's someone's truth here too. So we have the energy here of perversion. So a lot of people is always making things complicated on me and shit. I'm so fucking used to it that it don't even surprise me when I'm not doing nothing, people get out their body mind and try to, act like this and act like that. I said, bitch, not with that one. Maybe other ones, but not with that one. And God said, ain't that the truth? So change is in the air. So we have heartbreakers here. So someone here is watching and saying, you know what? We did fuck you up. And a lot of organizations have literally been coming towards me to fuck me up because you know what? I am the truth. I am tapped in. And that's just validation once again about that whole story of Jesus. Fuck you mean? But like I said, it was a multitude of people that was actually hung with Jesus that was healers too. So a lot of people, a lot of groups and organizations have been attacking me because I am the truth and God is speaking through me. It acted like, you know what, I'm just stalking everybody, bitch. I go here and that's it. If I could sit up here and tap into your motherfucking energy sitting in this motherfucking hotel room and I don't need to know your name and shit, God says, you know what, you need to pay attention even further, baby. Cause me, I'm tired. And ain't nobody got time for the extra. And grandma says, shit, we got plans. We got other shit to do. And grandma said, ain't that the truth? Heartbreak is here. So a lot of people already know that shit. I've been through a lot. But my heart ain't broken. I'm just tired. See, a cult is in reverse. So a lot of people is looking like, yeah, why would you want to be a part of a cult that really is fucking up people that is good people? I said, that's good people and they fucking them up. I said, they don't do shit. I said, I'm tired of watching the same bitch do the same thing all the time and she ain't doing shit. So this one nigga is pissed. But he came through just to fuck it up one last time. Like, yeah, that was wrong. And he know that here too. And God says, you know what? People don't even know what they be doing, but they do. If you can consciously make the decision to fuck up something, then you can consciously make the decision to not fuck up something here too. And grandma said, ain't that the truth? So a lot of people always want to, act like women are supposed to be in a state of vulnerability, but shit, bitch, I got, shit, somebody can get it. And you know what, just because I'm tired don't mean I won't, okay, I got rage in me, baby. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for me to have to defend myself after I done got done walking and shit. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. If it's a nigga, I'm going straight for your motherfucking PP nigga. And I got blades for that. Yeah, I slice that shit off with no problem. And I ain't gonna sit up here and be like, you know what, going fighting, I'm gonna stab your motherfucking eyes out and I'm gonna go for your PP and that's gonna be it. Fuck you mean? I'm not gonna fight with no man. Shit, I'm finna stab your damn eyes out. And that's it. And grandma said, don't we know it here too? A lot of motherfuckers be doing the most and shit. Here come through, nigga. Shit, I swear, I ain't got time for this. I'm tired. And everybody acted like, you know what, it's okay. It's not okay for men to sit up here and constantly be trying to fuck on women that don't want to fuck on them. I am so tired. I'm so disgusted. I am so disgusted with the world as it is. It's just like so weird and so grimy. And you know what? Even grandma said, my, grandbaby, it wasn't even that bad like this, but this is too grimy for grandma. Grandma said, yeah, these niggas ain't got no manners. They don't. And they just out here until somebody starts slicing on their ass. And then they going to be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't did that. See? And grandma said, ain't that the truth? Secret is here, but it's coming out in reverse. So the secret is out, but what fucking secret? That these occults and organizations are getting ready to slice and dice nothing. See? A lot of motherfuckers be fucking it up, but me, I'm tired. And I don't even like people like that. I don't even want to deal with people like that. I barely want to deal with my children. Okay, but they my babies, so I gotta deal with their ass. You know what I'm saying? They my kids, so I gotta deal with their ass. But I brought them into the world. Damn. And that's my truth, boo. But everybody else, shit, I just don't have time for it because I look around and I analyze it, and I know when people coming towards me to spray this and spray that, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like they literally come in my area, just put this in my area and go. Like what? Like what are y'all doing? I feel like I have been just out of the loop of whatever the fuck y'all spraying or whatever. I don't know, and I ain't even trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to get my demo, my legs back together and shit so I could be fine. And grandma said, sure. Even that spider said, damn, you all fucked up, and I am. And I got heartburn. So, but going from one temperature or one climate to another can be catastrophic to anybody's body. So, and it's super hot here. Um, yeah, and I wasn't ready for that either. So, you know, and that's my truth. So engagement is here. It says your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. And I don't know what that is either because I ain't in a relationship and I ain't talking to nobody, vibing out with nobody and none of that stuff. And God said, don't we know it here too? So whatever is falling apart, shit, that's what it is. But a lot of people ain't happy. But you know what? Me, I'm just trying to balance whatever the fuck is going on in my own world. And while I'm trying to balance what's going on in my own world, y'all still attacking me. I ain't even got shit, and y'all still attacking me. Everywhere I go, y'all still want to come out and attack me, and I ain't got shit. Okay? I'm in the Five of Pentacles, and y'all still coming out. What the fuck you want, nigga? Huh? Damn. So these niggas already know that shit don't make sense. And I said, you know what? Y'all got these other bitches that ain't shit. That's got this, got that, doing this, doing that, and they grimy than a motherfucker. Me? I ain't got shit. And I take care of shit. And they like, don't she? I said, that nigga feel amazing now. And that's what he knows here too. And I said, yeah, grandma sent him down a lesson. And I said, y'all don't even pay attention to what this bitch is really telling y'all motherfuckers. And everybody said, don't we know it here too? So true love is here. It says, this is the romance of a lifetime. It says, true and lasting love is here for you. And I don't know who this nigga is. I don't know. I'm out here trying to just get myself together and deal with my family situation. That's it. That's all I'm doing, baby. I'm trying to balance out shit. Get this, get that. Look at this, look at that. And then all the while I'm trying to balance out shit. God sending me random messages. God telling me to do this, do that. Shit, between God and the motherfuckers just trying to fuck me up, I'm tired, bitch. I'm pulled in so many goddamn directions. Fuck you mean? What about me? Shit. That's what the fuck I feel like. Fuck. God pulling me over here to go this way, go that way, go to shit. Niggas trying to get in my way. I can't even get the bare minimum out this motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? I'm using my feet to get me where the fuck I need to go. That ain't free because I got motherfucking edema up in my legs and shit. And even the spider said, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. The spider in here says, shit, let the nigga come in. Attack his ass. That's how the spider feel. Attack his ass, baby. Grandma said, ain't that the truth? A lot of y'all motherfuckers don't even understand, but shit. She be seeing spiders out of nowhere. Them spiders be like, yeah, we ain't a part of this shit no more, but we still love her. We got love for me. Thank you, spiders. And God said, ain't that the truth? When you really listen to the prophetic dreams and the messages that you have, and you abide by what they ask you to do, shit, they like, shoot, she asked. And we came up with karmic justice grow. And we about to ride that out to the end, baby. That's what we gonna be. I'm finna change a lot of stuff. And you know what? That's what we gonna be. And I'm just trying to, let's see what the fuck to do next, boo. And that's it. And then this backpack, they say the wheels all fucked up now, bitch. You fucked my wheels up. Damn. And now everything is just falling apart as shit. What you gonna do, bitch? Damn. And that's another thing, like my suitcase, and I guess that was that's the end of the road. Today we did a lot of traveling, and I was trying to really take care of the suitcase, and they said you was, damn, you was really trying to take care of us, but shit, they done been rolled out, baby. It really just needs his wheels changed, but I don't know how to contact someone to, find a way to just change the wheels, because the suitcase is still good. But even grandma said I could take this part off and then just have that part. So I'm gonna have to figure that out, because I literally was trying to find something to buy, but shoot, I ain't got no money to be buying nothing. And I'm like, ain't that the truth? Shit. So I'm gonna figure this out and everything. But I really just been just walking. Walking really is therapeutic for me. Like, I've been walking all my life. Like, shoot, when the kids was young, I was walking like 20 miles a day. Fuck you mean? I would get up, especially if I'm stressed. I get up in the morning and just start walking and keep walking and walking and walking, and make sure I have a Red Bull and some ibuprofen so I can make it back home. And if I couldn't make it back home, I'd call a lift, or no, it was a cab back then. They ain't have lifts. I would call a cab. 333333333. Blue and white, baby. And I said, ain't that the truth? Shit. You know. But I made it, so I made it, and it is what it is. So I'm gonna figure this out, figure that out, and my brain is really tired of figuring shit out, but that's what I gotta do, you know. And God said, ain't that the truth? I said, I'm really pooped, and I'm trying to just, you know, get settled. So, and this place got some nice trees too. And I actually met the first tree that was ever planted. And that's what you need to know too. The first tree that was ever planted. There was trees already here, but we decided to start planting trees. And when I passed it, it said, I'm the first tree that was ever planted. And that's what I need to tell you. So I met it today. Hello. They're like, hi, how are you? And that's what y'all need to know here too. There's so many things that's been going on for years, but shit, we out here, boo. Damn. It's a lot of us now. And Grandma said, ain't that the truth? I said, she don't even know that a lot of her grandbabies is out here just looking like, yeah, I'm just chilling, nigga. I don't even want to fuck with you. There's a lot of spiders in the air of the space and say, shit, she really fucked us up with this shit. We should just be like, here, take this and leave us the fuck alone. And that's my truth, boo. I don't know who this nigga is, and it's always this one nigga. I don't talk to nobody. My phone bill ain't paid, and even when my phone bill was paid, the only person I talked to was my middle son the most, and then I talked to my oldest son. You know, God said that's it. So if I'm dealing with the water sign, we have celebrities here coming out with water. Dealing with the earth sign, it says grandparents in reverse. Dealing with the air sign, it says patience. It says some things will still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. And dealing with the fire sign, I love you. Overall energy running is here, so take care of y'all self.